Gentlemen, let's have a real conversation. I know that title is bold. It might even sound too good to be true, but I chose it because the science behind this simple daily shot is truly remarkable. Now, you probably have a bottle of olive oil sitting in your kitchen right now. You use it on salads, you cook with it, and you've heard it's good for your heart. But what if I told you that by using it alone, you're missing out on half of its benefits, maybe even more? What if I told you that combining it with one other simple, inexpensive ingredient you also probably have creates a chemical reaction that can help make your blood vessel walls flexible and youthful again? My name is Dr. Freya Parkar, and for the past 15 years, I've dedicated my practice to helping men regain their vitality as they age. I've seen what works and what doesn't, and this works. So do me a favor in the comments. Type yes if you believe it's possible to improve your vitality naturally as you age. All right. Whether you typed yes or you're still skeptical, stay with me because I'm about to show you the powerful science behind this simple daily habit. Before we talk about the solution, you need to understand the root of the problem. Why do things slow down as we get older? It's not your fault. It's simple biology, and it comes down to your blood vessels. Think of your circulatory system as a massive network of highways. When you're young, those highways are wide open, smooth, and flexible. But as we age, three things happen. First, your body's production of something called nitric oxide, which is the master switch that tells your blood vessels to relax and open up, begins to plummet. Second, the walls of your blood vessels themselves become stiffer and less flexible. Think of a brand new garden hose versus one that's been left out in the sun for 10 years. It gets brittle and doesn't expand as well. And third, a lifetime of eating can lead to plaque and calcium buildup, like gunk in the buck pipes, narrowing the passage for blood to flow freely. Now, here's the part that most doctors in their 15-minute appointments never have time to fully explain. Your penile arteries are the canary in the coal mine for your entire cardiovascular system. Trouble here is an early warning sign. And here's what surprised even me as a doctor. Many men notice the first subtle signs of this working, like warmer hands and feet or better morning energy, within just 7 to 14 days of doing this correctly. So, how do we fight back? We don't need a complicated prescription. We need a smart strategy. I call it the synergy shot. The word synergy is key here. It means that when you combine two specific things, the result isn't just 1 + 1 = 2. The result is 1 + 1 = 3. And in a moment, I'll show you why this exact combination has a completely different effect than taking either ingredient alone, and why doing it wrong gives you almost zero results. This daily shot is designed to do exactly that, to create a synergistic effect that cleans the pipes, makes them flexible again, and flips that nitric oxide switch back on. The two ingredients in this shot are extra virgin olive oil and apple cider vinegar. But the magic is in why they work so much better together. Let's start with extra virgin olive oil. You must use extra virgin. This isn't the place for the cheap stuff. The extra virgin label means it's cold-pressed and packed with powerful antioxidants called polyphenol. These compounds act like a protective anti-inflammatory coating for the inside of your arteries, helping prevent bad cholesterol from turning into sticky plaque. Now pause for a second. If you've tried olive oil before and felt nothing, this is why. It's only half the story. Let's bring in its partner, apple cider vinegar. Again, you want the raw, unfiltered kind with the mother. Its main component, acetic acid, helps improve blood sugar control. And this part matters more than most people realize. High blood sugar is like sandpaper on the delicate lining of your arteries. By keeping it stable, you prevent that daily damage. Now, here is where 1 + 1 = 3. The synergy. When you combine the acidic nature of apple cider vinegar with olive oil, you actually make the powerful polyphenol from the olive oil more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use them more effectively. You're tackling the problem from two different angles at the same time. The olive oil is providing the protection while the vinegar is managing the damage. It's a 1-2 punch for your vascular health. One of my patients, a 63-year-old retired firefighter, told me something interesting. After about 2 weeks, he said, "Doctor, I didn't expect miracles, but my morning energy was different. It felt cleaner. My body just felt more responsive again. That's when I knew the synergy was doing its job. So, how do you do this? It couldn't be simpler. Here is the Synergy Shot Starter Plan. Every morning, ideally on an empty stomach to maximize absorption, you're going to mix 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil with 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. The ratio is roughly 3:2. You can put it in a small glass, swirl it around, and take it down in 1 shot. Yes, the taste is strong. It's potent, but think of it as your daily dose of medicine from nature. Chase it with a little water. The whole process takes 15 seconds. Gentlemen, I need you to hear this. If you are struggling with performance, with energy, or just feeling like your best days are behind you, you are not alone. And it is not a final sentence. The world wants you to believe that your only options are expensive, complicated, or come with a list of side effects. That's simply not the whole truth. What we've discussed today is about taking back control. It's about honoring your body with the nutrients it needs to thrive in this phase of your life. It's a small, simple, empowering act of self-care. You are worthy of feeling energetic, confident, and vital. Your body is still an incredible machine. Sometimes it just needs the right fuel and a good cleaning. So, tomorrow morning, I want you to try it. Now, do me a favor, type day 1 in the comments if you're committing to trying this tomorrow morning. I'll know you're serious and your comment will hold you accountable. If this information helped you, if it gave you some hope, please hit that subscribe button. I share new practical health strategies for men every single week. And share this video with one friend who you know could benefit from this. It might be the best thing you do for him all year. Until next time, this is Dr. Freya Parkar reminding you small, consistent actions lead to powerful results. Stay strong.